To be honest with you, this episode of Brand Girlfriend, episode 12. I don't know what to say about it. I really don't know what to say because it really did not get me really into the some of the major things that were was going to happen basically in the season of season 12 or season 2 of Brand Girlfriend. It really did not amaze me really all that much. I felt like this episode was just kind of disappointing because that's what it basically it felt to me because I'm not really 100% sure because like some people were saying like in the manga, and which I do have the manga right over here, which I'm still reading volume one. I haven't finished it yet, and the one thing I just want to say here is that the episode was definitely disappointing because like I said, I've heard some people were saying that Mizura, I mean not Mizura, I mean Chizura, that she has feelings for Kizura, and it really did not show that. Really did not show it. It really did not. So I don't know. I don't know if they must have skipped that part, or maybe that was just the very important part that was supposed to happen. That Chidra that she really does love Kisa. And one thing is basically that one thing that really kind of surprised me is basically with basically Kizura um basically he was chosen Chizura like basically like making a movie or something like that. He wants to make a good movie, and that's basically what he really wants to do. I'm not really sure if he's really actually going to be committed by making this movie. I'm pretty sure that he really is going to be very committed because there's one problem I have about that because this is just me. Because no offense, I don't mean to say this or anything like that. I just want people just to know this because the way I see as Kisa as a character as him is that what I see is that to me he's being serious about doing this movie. But however, how more serious is he really actually going to be by making that by making that video? I mean, we don't know. We don't know. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. And the one thing I really want to say here is that I do agree with some people say. Some people say that Kizuna is immature. I do believe yes, that is true. Kizuna is also immature, but and I'm not saying he's a big crybaby or anything like that, or he just likes to whine or something like that, or something, and or anything like that. But he doesn't know how to put himself into position by by not just basically like reacting to Chizuru like all of the time, but not just on Chizuru, but just Rika, Mami, and also Sumi-chan, and also Sumi-chan. It seems to me that he's more interactive with Chizuru than the other girls, and that's just basically what it felt to me, and something like that. That's basically what I think. I don't know if we were supposed to see the scene like I said before, where she was supposed to confess to to Kizuna. I don't know. That's something I just don't know. I don't know if that really got skipped in the episode or maybe I must have missed it or something like that. So I really do not know. Now here is some good news. Good news. I definitely do want to say this also as well too because Rent Girlfriend is definitely getting a season 3. I'm probably betting on sometime 2024. I really do think so. I'm not so sure it's going to come out 2022. That could be very possible because I really don't want to see them not rush the movie, but the rush the anime to be open for 2023. There's no telling if it's going to really actually is going to be 2023 or 2024. I'm thinking it's probably 2024. That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm definitely thinking. So I guess we'll just have to wait and see what really is going to happen. Basically for what I see in this stuff. So, I mean, even though I still stick by what I said, about Kiza. Kiza can be immature. That's just basically how his nature really actually is. I just really wish sometimes that Kiza would just calm down, would not have to freak out really all that much. But if Kiza is really being serious about this movie for Chizura, I don't see it happening. I really don't. Like I said before, he's just immature. I mean, he may not know anything about making a movie. He may not, even though some people, because like making a movie is not easy. It's not easy to make a movie. It's not, unless you have the technology and stuff like that, all the special effects, CGI, and all that other stuff. That's a lot of money. I mean, that's really a lot of money. Now, I also want to say this as well too, because the reason why Cheeseburger really wants to be an actor is basically because of her grandma. Because back in the past, when Cheese was little, when she was still in school and stuff, she told her grandparents that she wanted to be an actor, and she was very serious about being an actor, and she was really wanting to do this, and even though she was getting out of high school and stuff, basically going to a drama club basically in college, and basically practicing stuff like that. And being an actor is not as easy as some people may think it really actually is. Really actually is. I mean, just to take us for the aspect of, Tom Cruise. Tom Cruise has been making videos for a long time. I mean, for a long, long time. He made millions and millions and thousands of dollars. I mean, the guy's like rich. I think he is. I don't know, but even though some of the greatest movies, for what I see, to be honest with you, for Tom Cruise, one of my all time favorite movies was Top Gun. I have not seen the second movie because I'm still waiting for it to come out. Actually, it's already out in theaters, but I don't know if it's not out for TV yet. But the reason I say this is because like just see him age just see him age and just to see him how much progress that he really has done, basically acting and stuff like that. It's pretty phenomenal. It pretty actually is, especially the age that he is right now. Especially the age that he is right now. And I do believe he does own the business called Pima. I think so. I'm not really 100% sure because I really don't know. But the reason I'm saying about Tom Cruise, all the different actors, John Cena or The Rock, whatever maybe, or Sylvester Stallone, Steven Seagal, um, Tom Cruise, whatever, all those actors, stuff like that. They've been through all of that stuff. That takes time and practice just for them to make sure that everything is so important. Just like I said, I'm not confident enough to see Keystone really actually do this by making a movie. I'm not confident that he's gonna pull this off because I don't know how he's gonna do it. I don't know. But even though the man's studying very, very hard, and the one thing I love about Keystone is that basically with this episode is that to be honest with you, Keyson's heart is in the right place, and he's doing it because he loves Shizra, and that's the reason why he's doing it because that's what basically it just seems to me. I'm wondering like if Kizon were to know what happened to her grandpa. Did he knew that her grandpa passed away? Because that's one thing I'm really kind of curious because I don't know if Kizon really actually knows. But even though we got characterization on Cheese Rub because which I'm very very happy we did. But I felt like the arc of this episode basically of the basis of our grandpa, we didn't see anything dramatic really happen and some of that because I mean well a little bit of it but not very very much not very much. And one thing I'm saying here is that what it basically it just really just tells me is just that there's not really a whole lot of dramatic things basically for this episode or basically for this anime. And because I felt like the introduction of the grandpa was just kind of weak. That's just my opinion. I'm not saying too bad, say it's horrible or anything like that, or anything like that. But even though I'm just saying, that's just basically what it seems to me. And that's just basically what I think, and I just cannot but just help it, but just to see that just seeing this basically really happen. It's just basically just really just tells me like, is this wrong? I mean, I want to see much more better of this episode. I'm really kind of wondering because I wonder if they also skipped out some certain scenes too, also as well too, because I'm not really so sure because I think it was basically in the uh basically in the episode where they show like they were showing Chisra and this unknown guy that she used to go out with her for something like that, basically like holding hands. I don't think they didn't show that. I'm not so sure. Maybe I must have missed it or something like that. And so yeah, I really did not know. But even though I definitely do love this anime, I really do. But I just felt that episode 12 was just did not deliver as I think the last season is and stuff especially with the grandpa showing that. I felt that was weak also as well too because I mean it was dramatic but it was not way more dramatic, but I want to see more emotion, a lot more emotions basically going through that because I know how it feels to lose one of the grandparents. I know how it feels. I've been there before, back the past couple years or so because when I lost my grandpa, I was in a very dark place. I didn't want to talk to him. I didn't want to do anything. I wanted people just to leave me alone. I wasn't trying to be rude or trying to be mean or anything like that. But I was just basically, just saying like, I didn't want to be bothered. Even though when basically in the church to see my grandpa in his funeral and for the memorial service and stuff, and you get ready to bury him and stuff, even though my cousins were, I have one cousin sitting right here. I was right there in the middle, and my other cousin was right here, and both of them asked me and said, "James, are you okay? Are you okay?" I said, "Yeah, I'm okay." But they noticed that, so they know that they were saying like, they're, basically I was just sad. I was just sad. I was just really was very, very sad. And it's just basically this episode really hits hard for me, and it really does. And it really does. Like I said, if I know how it feels to lose a grandparent. I know how it feels to lose a dad. I know how it feels. It's just, it's just, it's really sad, it really is. But yeah. So I love to hear what you guys have to say about this episode 12. I don't know where to go on from here, and it's just based the overall the series. I definitely going to save that for my full review of this anime, my full review. But yeah, episode 12, kind of disappointing, but I wish it was just a little bit more better. Even though, like I said, that's just based on my opinion. So yeah. Anyways, that's the end of this anime review. So anyways, I know it's anyways, I'll see you guys later. Take care. Hope you get some day. Don't forget to subscribe. Please consider subscribing. Please hit the like button. Give me a thumbs up. And please hit the notification bell also too, so let me know you guys watching my videos. And please leave me comments as well. Anyways, I love you guys. Take care. I hope you get one day. Take care. God bless. Remember, Jesus love you. I love you guys. Be safe. And remember, stay blessed. Love you guys. Take care.